Kensurfs here, and it's time for another video. This video is actually a follow-up, and if you're familiar with my channel, you know that's usually just a shaving channel. 90% of what I do is shaving, but there are occasions where I will do something with pinball or do something else. And if you've ever looked at the channel, the videos that I've produced, the most popular video that I've ever made on this channel with over 105,000 views and comments daily has been the Nioxin shampoo for thinning hair, control of thinning hair. And when I made that video 3 years ago, first of all, I'm going to go on record. I have nothing to do with the Nioxin Shampoo Corporation. They do not provide me with any sort of compensation. They do not provide me with any samples to try. They won't even answer my email. I have zero to do with that company. And the reason I'm doing this video now is I have, if you watch the channel, I try to read each of your comments. I try to answer each of your comments. And I get comments on that video. Can you do a follow-up? Can you do a follow-up? Can you do a 3 years went by and I've ignored and I've ignored and I've ignored. And I thought, all right, I'll do a follow-up. So it's not your normal shave video. This is a follow-up to a shampoo I've been using for since 2003. And what happened in 2003, I was diagnosed with a kidney ailment called nephrotic syndrome. My kidneys were swelling. And the treatment that they finally put me on were steroids and a drug called Cytoxin. And I really wish he hadn't told me, but he said, oh, Cytoxin is kind of what, we're going to give you a milder form, what chemotherapy patients use. It's to control swelling, reduce swelling. And I heard chemotherapy and, man, you never want to hear that word. And what happened as a side effect of that drug is I'd be in the shower, I have a white tile floor in the shower, and I was seeing my hair fall out. And it was really freaking me out, to be honest with you. And the lady I've been going to, I call it my barber, my hairstylist. I was going to the same lady at Supercuts for a decade. Now she has her own place. She had recommended, she says I had never heard of this shampoo. And she says what she has that was kind of developed for people undergoing chemotherapy for cancers and were losing their hair, that this soap was developed, or the shampoo was developed to help control the hair, thinning hair. And so I tried it, and lo and behold, I was on those drugs for like a year, and I'd be looking at the white. I'd keep the lights off in the shower. I didn't want to see that I was losing hair. I noticed that the thinning hair stopped. And it wasn't because I stopped taking the drugs. I was still on the drugs. So all these years later, I'm still using this product. And I think on the video when I shot it, I was using, they have different numbered shampoos. I use number 3 because I have, and this is for normal chemically treated hair. What it is I have, like Mel Gibson on Mad Max, I have a white streak right here that I dye. Because otherwise, it would be not bad if it was on both sides, but I got like this skunk line here. So I put hair dye here to keep that. You can see it's starting to come. And I was using Nioxin number 1, which is just for regular hair. In fact, here's what they are. And what it was doing is it was washing out the dye. So my wife said, well, why don't you, she did a little research, and she says, why don't you try number 3, which is color safe. So what I've been doing for years is use the shampoo. And again, I'm not trying to be an infomercial. Nothing to do with this company. You use the conditioner, and then in the area where your hair might be thinning, if you're losing it here or maybe here, you put a little of the scalp conditioner on it. And it won't grow back hair. They don't market themselves that that's not Rogaine. It's not going to grow your hair back, but it's marketed to stop your hair from falling out or thinning. And I saw it work. And I know I'm not trying to be vain. I enjoy my hair. And when you see it falling out and it's on the floor of the shower, it was just something. So they have a regimen. You can get, I think there's 6 or 7. Number 1 for normal hair. Number 2 for treated hair. There's colored hair. So you have to go to their site. I'll put a link to their site so you can kind of see. But I've been using it now since 2003. I use it daily. And don't be fooled. My wife buys them for me. She goes on Amazon. She got me a great price. Great price. You can get this stuff for a great price. There's a reason this is a cheap, great price. Go look at the difference in size. So now she gets them from Amazon or Costco. But they're available from many places. And it just kind of works for me. I have a cowlick or something back here, and there's nothing going to cover that up, but my hair's been staying, and I don't use gel too much. My wife likes me to have my hair slicked back, and again, she goes on the sites. She found out that they have like a hair gel that's considered a thickening gel, and you put this in, and I got to admit, even after you wash it out, your hair feels kind of thicker, almost coarse, because I guess this must put a coating on it. But it's a gel, so I do use that. It worked for me. Thank goodness my hair is not falling out. It's not growing anything back, but I use it. In fact, when I put the conditioner on, I even put it in the goatee, the conditioner, at the end of a shower. So that's my follow-up to the hundreds of people who have asked, and I've just disregarded you. And again, I mainly do shave videos, but yeah, I use it. And the reason that I even did the first video was my one friend was actually losing his hair, and he was getting hair transplants. And he asked the surgeon, he actually got his hair transplants, and that cost a ton of money. And he still got he still got his hair. But for treatment, I believe he uses this too now. And he had come over to the shave den to see, oh, you doing shave videos? Let me check this out. And he noticed the shampoo, and he asked, why are you using that? And you know, I think my wife pays $35 or something for this big the big set. And I think you get about 6 or 7 weeks. Maybe it's 2 months for me. You know, I get 2 good months out of it for $30. And you saw the crap that my wife buys for her, you know, the makeup and the skin stuff. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So sure, it's not Head and Shoulders. You're not going to get it for $1 on sale at the grocery store, but it does seem to work. And when I put that conditioner on, you can actually feel it, like your scalp tingles. So it's got something in it that's actually stimulating the scalp. Well, that's it. I've answered all. I've done the follow-up, and I still use this stuff. Whether you want to use it or not, that's up to you. But for all the people who have been asking for the last 3 years if I could do a follow-up, and if I'm still using it, I am. I'm just using a different number now. Number 3. I was using number 1 in the first video. But again, it would wash out my skunk stripe. So this stuff doesn't. The number 3 doesn't. So if you want to go to their site, check it out. If not, no problem. Thank you for watching. Again, that video, can't believe it. The most watched video on my channel. So hair treatment and products that stop thinning hair must be one hell of a popular video on eBay, or YouTube rather, YouTube. All right, guys, thank you very much. And we'll be having another shave video coming real soon. We'll see you next time. It's Kensurfs. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.